ton of guidance.
Batting third, left fielder, Curtis Cooper.
Lock sets. First pitch on the way. Hit to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Curtis Cooper has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagine.
And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's a serious contributor in this lineup, and he's having a really nice season so far. Top 5 in the National League and slugging at the moment, so he could very well end up being a key player in this ballgame.
A spin and a throw. Throw gets him 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we've got the reigning Gold Glove Award winner in left field. Great with outfield assists, covers a lot of ground, really one of the smartest players at his position.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to third. Oh, look at Gum. He goes to first. He's out.
Woo, no problem.
Coming to the plate now, Curtis Cooper, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Fly ball out toward left center field. McCutchen is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. And he is in there.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Harrison earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and they're Curtis Cooper will start things off for the Diamondbacks with Paul Goldschmidt set to follow next. Locke gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
First baseman number 44.
Into the box now, Curtis Cooper, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Paul Goldschmidt digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
That's exactly what you got to do against a good fastball hitter. Keep him guessing and don't let him sit on the hard stuff, even in a fastball count.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. David Peralta gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and Curtis Cooper strides to the plate with 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run over at first base.
Yeah, and the key here is don't try to do too much. At least move the line and get it to the next guy. It's not really easy to score a guy from first all in one swing.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 1-1. Here it comes. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
That's a ball.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Gregory Polanco will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cooper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really...
The show has baseball for you on a Friday night as you get the first of this 3-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball next. Curtis Cooper will stand in. He drove in one of the 2 runs in yesterday's ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Spangenberg with the bare hand. He's out.
No way. That was awesome.
So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. After one, no score. Curtis Cooper stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
The first baseman, number 44.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Solarte has got it, and the side is retired. John Jay is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Oh, and he botches it. Around first, on his way to second now.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what the issue on this play was. He doesn't have too far to go to get this thing, and it looked like the ball was right in his sights the entire way, but it just didn't want to stick in his glove. Maybe he should take the trampoline out of his glove.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
The pitcher.
Curtis Cooper steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Fielder, Curtis Cooper.
Drilled to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
You could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners going. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Right side, hit hard. And that is into right field, a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Alexi Ramirez will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Lamb is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th. Derek Norris will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Curtis Cooper digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat.
Cooper.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Runners off for second. Popped up. Wallace on the move. 2 down. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll look ahead. John Jay will stand in for the 4th time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
2 runs.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 2-1. Good night from Phoenix.
A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Coppers.
Saturday night baseball here on the show as you get a look at Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. How do they get back into the win column, Psycho? Curtis Cooper will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Curtis Cooper.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
And to make matters worse, they've got to square off against one of the best pitchers in the game, so it's not going to be easy to turn things around here.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, you've really got to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt.
Left fielder, number 3.
Into the box, Curtis Cooper, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Curtis Cooper digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. Jay gets it in quickly, and that's going to force the runner to hold on at third base.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so There's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melvin Upton Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit. Curtis Cooper will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Jay. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead. And how about that? Curtis Cooper has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Settling in now, Curtis Cooper, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Tap fouled at home plate. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And now here 1-2, this is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
In the dirt here, goes to third with it, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Paul Goldschmidt comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
Jay looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam! So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0. And guys, one of the big keys to the Diamondbacks' victory in this one was the start turned in by this man, Zach Greinke. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 7-0. Good night from Phoenix.
No runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Greinke. His record is now 5-3. The save to Zach Greinke. The loss goes to Brandon Morrow, just his 3rd loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. A reminder that Postcane Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street Station.
From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed booth and air conditioning. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. A chance now to give you a look at the
He leads his team in home runs, and they really rely on that power to help them put runs on board.
640.
Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Cooper will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
Ross pauses. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Curtis Cooper is at the plate as he watches ball 1. These Padres, Eric, as they take the field this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
When you're looking at trying to get out of a funk like this, it always helps when you can hand the ball over to a veteran starter that's been through this before, and luckily for them, they're going to be able to do that here.
And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's a serious contributor.
Melvin Upton Jr. steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Cooper racing back, still going back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 148 for his career. And the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. Now, he's still teed off about that last pitch, so he doesn't concentrate on his location, and this is going to make him even madder now.
Derek Norris strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cooper has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. John Jay is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Swing and a looper to left. But it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Curtis Cooper will start things off for the Diamondbacks, with Paul Goldschmidt set to follow next.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
On to first, and it's dropped. Paul Goldschmidt stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. There he goes. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Stepping in, Wellington Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. One there on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Well, you know, it looked like they might have had a big inning brewing here with first and third to start things out. They do get a run home here, but I'm pretty sure that's not exactly what they had in mind.
Curtis Cooper will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Cooper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, a big hole on the right side of the infield. You see it there. With the first baseman holding, the second baseman at double play depth, there's a lot of real estate out there, and he just bounced.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Wellington Castillo will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Jake Lamb will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
The batter, number 15.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Phil Gosselin. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far.
Nope,
just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Curtis Cooper will get a shot here with 2 away, and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for the Diamondbacks. They still trail it here 4-3. So coming to the plate, Curtis Cooper, and the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the ninth.
0-1.
And Rodney with the good fastball out of the pen. No balls and a strike. Line drive, base hit left field. Tying run headed home. And a relay home.
He's
but
in there.
Not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
First baseman, number 40.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
The best thing he can do right here is just keep it simple. Look for something to hit and think middle of the diamond.
And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And he'll be tagged out at the plate. Trying to... Melvin Upton Jr. will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cooper arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout.